Meet a thief who takes nothing for himself. Every stolen coin and weighed pouch is delivered directly to meditating saints. This was Harpal's life. He was a devoted follower who spent every cent of his own wealth to serve the holy, but eventually the money completely ran out. Determined to keep his service alive, he moves to the edge of a trade route. He decides that since he has nothing left to give, he will take from those who have too much. This raises a difficult question. If the stolen money feeds a saint, does the act of stealing it become holy? Harpal's survival and the survival of his mission now depends on a crime. He is waiting in the shadows for a victim, convinced his devotion makes the violence necessary. To address this, the divine prepares to meet Harpal on his own terms. This won't be a vision in the clouds, but a physical encounter on a dusty road. Thakurji transforms into a Seth, a wealthy merchant. He manifests a thick mustache and a protruding belly, hiding his true form behind the mask of a successful businessman. He adds layers of bait, heavy gold chains around his neck, rings on every finger, and a gold-studded cane striking the ground. Beside him, Rukmini takes the role of the Satani. Together, they look like the most profitable targets a thief could hope for. This display of extreme wealth is calibrated to trigger Harpal's specific justification for robbery. It is a trap set for his conscience as much as his hands. Harpal waits in the shadows of the trade route, watching for any sign of a traveler worth the risk. He hears them before he sees them. The sharp, rhythmic clinking of heavy gold jewelry announces the arrival of the undercover couple. Harpal calculates the weight of the merchant's jewelry, translating it into 365 days of meals. When he notices the merchant's wife, the number shifts. This single robbery could fund his mission for a decade. He is so focused on the logistics of the loot that he doesn't look closely at the faces of the people walking toward him. Harpal steps into the road, blocking their path. He begins the robbery with a pious greeting, Jai Shri Krishna, using a holy name to initiate a crime. The irony is absolute. Harpal is invoking God's name to justify the act of robbing God himself. The merchant breaks his persona. He sharply reprimands Harpal, demanding to know how he can dare to speak a holy name while preparing to commit a robbery. He identifies the service to saints as a mask. To the merchant, the noble gold doesn't hide the theft. It only makes the thief a hypocrite. This is where the logic of the ends justify the means is tested against the laws of karma. Wealth acquired through suffering carries a stain. When used for good deeds, the theft's corruption taints the entire act. In contrast, honest effort, even a single fairly earned coin, remains pure. The result is secondary to the source's integrity. The message from the undercover merchant is clear. The divine may value the devotee's goal, but a corrupt path will never be accepted. Righteousness is found in the action itself, not just the result. To be truly sacred, the path taken must be as clean as the